Quick question, John. You've probably come across this subject line before. The problem with most of these subject lines right now is that they are overused by millions of businesses sending cold emails and have become way less effective over the years. In my past 10 years sending millions of cold emails, I've tried hundreds of email subject lines, most of which have flopped, but a few of which have actually gotten mind-blowing results. That's why in this video, I'm going to be revealing to you the 3 best cold email subject lines that you can use in your cold email campaigns that have gotten us over 90% open rates consistently. So what exactly is a subject line and why is it a make or break for your email? Think of a email as a tiny salesperson knocking on the door of these businesses. The subject line is the first impression. Either opens the door wider to get them actually to read the email and open the email, or it's going to get slammed shut and your email is going to end up in the trash folder. In a digital world where attention is scarce and inboxes are crowded, your subject line is your first and often only chance to capture interest. And we've all seen those over-the-top subject lines that try too hard, which is why I want to give you the sauce in this video. All right, y'all, let's get into the first email subject line that's been highly effective for us. Hi, business owner's first name. And here is why it works so well. Firstly, it was personal. It looks like I'm just another coworker or someone that potentially knows them. The goal isn't to sell them in the subject line. It's to get them to open the email in the subject line and actually read the email. This cuts through the clutter of trying too hard and makes a real human connection and actually gets responses. Now, what if we add a little intrigue to our simplicity? Here's a technique that combines both on the next subject line that we're going to be talking about. Going back to when I first started sending cold emails, I again would try to get my point across in the email. I would talk about the benefits that our offer can help them with. I would come up with some fancy statistic to have in the subject line, hoping that this would catch their attention. But we have to put ourselves in our customer's shoes. They're getting hundreds, if not thousands of emails every single day and week, many from cold emailers. And if we're coming off as a cold emailer, why would they open it? That's why I started using this. Thoughts, business owner's first name. This is open-ended. It invites the recipient to actually engage and open it. It also gives them a sense of control, sort of like we're asking them a question and of course asking them for help, in which makes anybody feel good. And what I also found is that this approach often leads to faster replies because it feels more like starting a conversation than sending a request. Now let's explore how personalization can be amplified for even better results. Going back to all of my points, the emails that are getting the best open rates are the ones that feel personalized. If we combine everything that we just talked about, I came across another style of subject line that works just as well, if not better. And the subject line I started testing and getting good results was first name X your name. And the reason this works so well is that it suggests a partnership and comes off as if you're meeting with them or there was a personalized connection that was made in the intro in order to open up the opportunity for collaborating. And I found this leads to high opens because of that very reason. This also comes off as like maybe it's an intro with a key referral, or maybe it's a referral somebody sent you. This combination of curiosity, personalization, and importantly collaboration is a killer combination that will drastically improve your open rates from a subject line perspective. These cold email subject lines have been responsible for 90% open rates, millions of dollars generated, and ultimately a strong use of our cold email efforts. These subject lines might be responsible for a lot of revenue, really good open rates, but the subject line is just a small piece of the pie to actually getting business via cold email. More importantly, you need a cold email script that will convert. And if you couple these subject lines with a solid cold email script, you are going to take off. So if you click on this video right here, I'm going to show you step by step how to write the best cold email scripts for your cold email outreach. And I would be curious to hear how these subject lines fare against the subject lines that you're currently running. So comment down below your increased open rates by using these subject lines.